So Moon is
Yes.
next, and I'm just going to read the because we have the subtitles there. I'm just going to read the description since we have that here. So Moon is an upbeat song featuring Jin's solid vocal skills and refreshing yet clear voice. It's a love song expressing that fans are like the earth and Jin is the moon revolving around it. This song showcases a different side of Jin compared to his previous songs. Jin has explained why. Quote, Moon is much brighter because it holds a lot of love for our fans. Moon has proven its strong popularity by breaking many records and receiving rave reviews from renowned music media and journalists. All right. Shall we jump in? Is there any other tidbits we need?
Maybe since we're doing these long videos, maybe we should remind people to hit like and subscribe again, because who knows who's joined us late.
Yes, if you just came here, please hit like and subscribe, and feel free to click the link below to buy us a coffee. That's what keeps us here and partially awake at times. No, we do
I'm
appreciate
running out,
your
actually.
support very much. Yeah, Johnny needs a refill.
By the way, I'm still waiting for my mug.
It must be because are you in Argentina right now?
Yeah,
We're
but
talking
it
about
hasn't gotten to Paraguay yet. I'm going home in 2 weeks, so I
Ah,
hope it
okay.
arrives by then because it hasn't gotten there either. But I'm getting it.
All right, here we go. He's standing on a moon. Sorry, I'm just as I'm absorbing the settings, I'm imagining them performing, essentially to an empty space, and then you hear the screams. I'm just imagining thousands of people at home in their bedroom just screaming and nobody knowing why next door or whatever. You're just like ah! It's just like full on screams, completely out of context, all over the world. It would be fantastic.
thanks, Sophia.
가지고는 언제부터 이렇게 함께했던 건지 정체로도 빛나는 너 그 곁을 다 지켜도 되지 너는 나의 지구 내게는 저 선물
I like that.
나를 반겨주는 너의 작은 별 너는 나의 지구 everlasting as you 이렇게 그저 널 바라볼 뿐이고 모두들 내가 아름답다 하지만 내 바다는 온통 까만 걸 꽃들이 피고 하늘이 새파란 별 정말 아름다운 건 너야 언제 생각해도
Nice.
날 지금
Yeah.
보고 있을까 내 앞에 상처까지 내게 다 들키지 않을까
C sharp?
내
Let me hit it.
Right?
Yeah, C sharp.
But that's full voice. It's not even like a blend into head voice. That's a full on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true. I'm like, wait, where is he right now?
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't have
really
a little
high.
blend to it. Wow, yeah, that is high. That's a high chest voice.
Because
note.
typically you'd have a little bit of a mix where the folds would thin a little bit to have that, and that's why there's a little bit of a fight behind it because it's at the upper end of the chest voice, but it's with intent, which works.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the reasons, this is something I talk to my students about all the time, very often singers get the idea of like, oh, the note's up, right? So it's like I have to reach up there for it.
Yeah, and everything raises up. Yeah,
It raises up, it brings in additional muscles and creates a problem. Watch what he's doing. His technique is actually really smart here. He's actually aiming down. And that helps release some of that tension. So he's thinking down, physically making an action downward, which makes it usually a little bit easier. This is something every singer should take note of to do that. And this is what you see with like your Carrie Underwoods and your Kelly Clarksons. They're not up like this on those crazy F sharps and things like that. They're like, they have a little bit of a forward or down, which allows for less tension. It makes it easier for the folds to stretch and get that. So his approach here is really, really smart.
that's why he's the silver voice, Richard.
On the moon.
위를 맴돌게 내 곁에 있어줄게 내 빛이 되어줄게 All for you 난 이름조차 없었어 내가 널 만나기 전까진 넌 내게 사랑을 줬고 이제는 내 이유가 됐어 너는 나의 친구 내게 던져 선물 네 맘을 밝혀주는 너의 작은 너는 나의 친구
I love that hook.
이렇게
Yeah.
그저 널 바라볼 뿐인걸 In the crescent moonlight 두 눈을 감아도 넌 파랗게 내게 밀려와 In the full moonlight 두 눈을 뜨고서 널 담아도 괜찮은 걸까 어떻게 생각해 너도 날 지금 보고 있을까 내 앞에 상처까지 내게 다 들키지 않을까 내 주위를 맴돌게
I just think there.
내 곁에 있어줄게 내 빛이 되어줄게
I'm sorry, what are the fox masks
The
referencing?
Little
I'm missing
Prince.
something.
The whole thing is Little Prince coded.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Okay, that's your homework. Go and read The Little Prince. And Rich, as a person with kids, I don't know how you don't know it, but it's time to know.
I think it's pretty clear I don't read. Just, I feel like that was established months ago, Saya.
Yes, and I don't have children, so we're
But
just
seriously,
hopeless.
it's one of those children's stories that is a bit timeless and ageless that you can read at any age, and it reads like an adult fairy tale that is also a child's fairy tale. But I've read it I think I read it 20 years ago at least, so I don't remember anything about it except the visual. So
Yes.
that's all I
Yeah.
can tell you about it right now.
I'm just like, I'm seeing moon, roses, and fox going, what is there?
Yeah,
what
and,
what am I
even
missing?
His costume and the set design, all of that is Little Prince. You'll understand even when you see the picture of the cover of it. Like if
Okay.
you want to quickly Google that now, you'll immediately see it.
I'm going to.
Yes, and thanks for the coffees, by the way.
Yes.
Who did it? Don't remember.
I need to give you a login for that. Little. Oh, okay. Like right here. This has the whole vibe to it. Okay.
Oh, that's not the original
That's-
cover. Interesting. So it was, and originally the story is in French, but it's like been translated into
More like
English.
this one here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
Although my one is white, so same thing. No
Well, it's-
difference.
Yeah,
it appears to be a very popular story and done many times over. I'm surprised y'all haven't heard about it.
Yeah, get with it, people. Get with it. What are you doing?
Amelia, thank you very much for the coffee. Glad
There's somebody
you're
abo-
enjoying it. Yes.
Somebody before her too.
Oh no, did we miss you? Brittany, thank you on the super chat as well. So we'll find you all and thank you on Buy Me Coffee as well. That's actually a great way for us to communicate directly right through the app that way too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I'll take your word for it on the Fox front, not be distracted by that. I knew I was missing something here.
Mm-hmm.
내 빛이 되어줄게 하는 낮에도 까만 밤에도 내 곁을 지켜주는 너 슬플 때도 아플 때도 그저 날 비추는 너 어떤 말보다 고맙단 말보다 너의 곁에 있을게 캄캄한 밤에 훨씬 더 환하게 너의 곁을 지킬게
Wow.
좋은 때가 얼마나 예쁜지 너 알고 있을까 내 주위를 맴돌게 내 곁에 있어줄게 내 빛이 되어줄게
He is a very handsome man. I
Aw.
agree.
He's also really beautiful in his heart.
Yes, well, that's what makes him so handsome.
That's what
I
makes.
was gonna sorry.
whole
I was
package.
gonna say this is Saya's part of our reaction because that's her bias.
How can you not love him? Look at him.
I know. My reaction-
Jin.
It's okay.
Forget
That's
it.
how I feel when I look at Worldwide Part 2 over there.
Oh my. Yeah.
By the way, can I
Been enough with it.
sorry? Can I point out a comment I just saw? It's
I was laughing at the same one,
I
I
have to go to bed or I will be late for uni, which is a problem as I am the lecturer. Good night, yo.
Fantastic. We won't take offense. That is beautiful. I also like someone's. Oh, who did I read? Someone's got my back. They said
They
that
also
the
do
book
read it
was
earlier.
apparently turned into a film. So
Yeah, there's a 2015 film about that. I think.
Okay. fantastic. Thank you for that. Then that will be my go-to. I'll look for it.
Yeah, his voice is really impressive, and if my memory serves me right, he was the one that's had a little bit longer of a journey, like vocal journey, like finding his groove.
I was going to say this a
basically.
little earlier, but so Jin is the one who basically started being taught to sing when he joined the group,
Right.
and
Yeah.
he's had his singing teacher, one of them at least, come onto like an interview show and talk about how Jin was the most teachable, and basically whatever you taught him he could learn it, and he didn't have any sort of bad habits that needed to be unlearned. He didn't have, like, I might be making this part up, but I think she considers him her most successful student. And it was really interesting to hear because he also has a lot of or had a lot of insecurity about, like, do I really have a place in the group? Like, he was not a dancer, he was not a singer, he was just, he was an acting
Discovered
freak.
off a bus, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't he
literally.
discovered-
Like, there's
yeah.
this one
Scouted
interview in.
for his books. Like that's
Yeah.
that's his like official
Yeah,
place in the group is the visual.
visual, yeah, exactly. And there's this one interview that I was watching. It's actually in one of the Map of the Soul promo interviews, where they're asked if what would they say if they could go back to their like debut or pre-debut selves, and Jin said, "Get back on the bus." So,
Nice.
like, this has been very difficult for him. Like, he didn't have his thing. His thing was like being handsome, and so that comes out, like, if you sort of follow what he's been saying over the years and in the music that he makes, that he finds it even in this song, like, what is the moon? The moon is something that reflects light. So even in this song, he's saying, I'm only something because of reflected light, and I have a name because you guys, like Army, gave me like recognition.
Yeah.
So there's a little sort of a kernel of sadness in the middle of it, but also he's got past that and through that, and that's one of the things that really, like, I love Jin for many reasons, and this is one of them.
That's actually very cool. Having heard you say that, yeah, it's kind of like just looking back, even on the song and his mannerisms and the ending and everything. It's just like it all kind of brings it together. So that's great.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit like and subscribe and ring the bell so you can always be up to date with any content we're coming out with.
Yes, and also be sure to check out the link below in the description where you can buy us a coffee, 3 or 5, or check out the memberships for extra added perks available to you, and also visit Throga.com to take a free vocal assessment to learn more about your voice and become a better singer if that's something you are interested in doing. Thank you everyone so much for checking out this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Oh, this one right down
Yeah,
here.
that one right there.
Yep, got
That's
it.
where you have to go. Right now.
See you guys.